So this is a legit bag podcast. I know I had friends in higher places last time, but I think I'm like reminiscing now. It's like friends that are alumni that are around that I just happen to run into. I don't know what should be the title to all this. What would you say? What would you call this?
Friends on the come up.
There you go.
You know?
Always.
Friends on the way to them high places.
Always.
You hear me?
There you go.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
That's always. That's always. Man, my man Milk.
What's the deal?
Man, go way back, man. I was glad to see you pop up. What?
Yeah.
I mean, you popped up in LA on me, what, about a year or so ago? Has it been like that?
October 2019.
Yeah.
So
Pulled up on me, and I was like, man, what's going on? I had a nice little conversation. Yeah.
Good high rise.
That's when I was downtown. Yeah.
That's Bronco swag right there.
Of course.
You know?
You gotta be, man. Gotta represent, man. Yeah, I was downtown at the time. Yeah, had my penthouse down there and everything like that. That was cool.
Nice. It was nice.
That was cool, man. Yeah, I was glad to have you over to my new spot and everything like that.
Definitely.
I was glad to hear from you the other day. I was like, man, come through the studio and everything like that. See the process. So.
Yeah, man. This is you've been everything we talked about in college, how we just, how we kept it real with each other, how it was like a family atmosphere on campus, you know. We keeping that lineage going, and I'm here for it. So
of course,
appreciate you.
Man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Legit bag. That's something to talk about, right?
Yeah, we get into a legit bag around here, man. You know, got a couple grinds going on like that, a couple investments and everything. So, one is, my studio, coming to Austin pretty soon and everything like that. It's going to be crazy.
It's nice in here too, y'all.
I'm super excited about
it's
that.
Nice.
I'm not getting too into it, all to the details. Everything's still getting worked out. But yeah, man, I'm like really excited about that. The thing is, what a lot of people need to realize is, you being out here in LA and being an aspiring actor, like we were talking about, you were on the movie.
Remember Me, Mahalia Jackson. That's how I was on the set, extra role, but you gonna see me. You gonna see me in there.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be one of them blurred out, what's the iPhone filter?
Yeah, that's what they did to me, man.
Panoramic or
I
whatever.
tried being like when I first got out here, I actually met a guy, I don't know if you've ever been to like Dan Tana's. Nah, it's you basically got to be in a mob in order to get into the front door. It's like an old school Italian restaurant. I met this guy in the back.
Okay.
And he was like, man, this and that. He's like, I'm a director. I'm like, oh, really? Everybody's a director around here. Everybody's a star. He's like, yeah, come be in my my short film or whatever it was. So I pulled up on him or whatever. So I was like in the short film, but like you said, it was one of those moments where they kind of blurred me out in the back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was.
You was the big tall goon in the back.
I was actually the big tall guy at the bar. It's actually a pretty realistic setting.
Okay, yeah. Say that's your realm right there. That's your arena.
Yeah, I was at the bar, and I was like blurred out. But that was like the start and the end of my acting career.
Yeah.
But anyways, man. But really kind of looking at it.
You on my neck. We 1 for 1. We done been in one. I done been in one.
There you go.
Okay.
The resume's being built.
Yeah.
But really, when we look at like podcasting now, like we were talking about the other day, man, I really feel like when it comes to fame these days, right? One, you can get lucky. You can meet that guy out and about and get a role and come up that way.
Yeah.
But I just really think like what a lot of people need to realize as well, in which they do, is I feel like fame now is like really created by yourself.
Exactly.
It's like through the TikTok now. I mean, Instagram influencers.
You got your phone right in the palm of your hand.
There you go.
Social media is big. Anybody, a kid in India could see what you got going on down in Beverly Hills. It's accessible.
That's what it is, man. And now, like, and of course YouTube too. You can be a YouTube star and everything, and that's the undervalued attention now. But the real undervalued attention that I think is really the new wave and the new lane that I think people are going to be in is podcasting, especially something like this, where one, You know, you can come in on your time, you can record it, you can be on video for the YouTube, you can, you know, be on Apple Music, be on Spotify, and, you know, in a studio like this, it's all streamlined. You know what I mean? I've leveraged my contacts at Apple Music. I've leveraged my contacts at Spotify. We ain't even really have to leverage nothing for YouTube because, I mean, that's a free gray area right now.
Yeah.
So my main thing is like this. If you're going to make an investment in yourself, right, you know, might as well go ahead and make an undervalued investment into this content. And you can cut it up, chop it up, and put it out there. And next thing you know, you've got a ton of content. And now you've got
gold now.
Yeah, and your content is your resume.
Definitely.
You know, like just showing that, like you have a good personality, man, and
appreciate it.
and do wonderful things, like in the acting thing. I think you've always been interested in that. Like you go way back.
Definitely.
Like to
did
our
a couple
Western
plays
days.
in college.
That's
and
what
stuff.
I was gonna say. Like
definitely.
those were cool events at Western. You know what I mean? So, what like had you kind of like did you major in like theater or anything?
No,
like
business
that?
marketing.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all. So it was just like so I had kind of messed up in school. You know, I messed up. And
what time? When in college or high school?
It was in college. It was in college.
Okay.
College. I had to go, you know, do the little KVCC thing. You know what I mean? Go take a couple classes over there. You know what I mean?
Had to get downgraded to the JV team.
Exactly. So, you know, but while I was there, you know, just I reduced my credit hours and I met a lady by the name of Janae Travis. I don't know if you know Janae, but she actually majored in like theater at Western. And she used to put on plays and do different things, you know. Young Love, I don't know if you remember that. That was a play we did.
I can't even remember
it's
half
cool.
of that time.
Confessions of a Mixed Chick. That was another one I was in, you know. But basically that time where I was kind of trying to like get back on the horse and, you know, reevaluate things, you know, kind of drop off some of them dumb habits I picked up as like an underclassman in college, you know. I'm starting to get my things together. You know, Janae came to me and told me I should audition for this play called Young Love. I'm like, okay, let me see what it's talking about. Like you said, people have always told me I had a pretty good personality. You know, always kind of like drew people near me, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, all right, let's test it out. And you know, I mean, middle school, elementary school, everybody had like a winter recital or like, you know, something like that. And I was always the kid that kind of like stepped up to the leadership position. You know what I mean? Like, oh, y'all want me to sing this? How loud? Bet, I got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of fed that. It kind of fed that entertainer, people person in me.
Yeah.
And once we did good, everybody was like, damn, y'all did that? Because it was really like it was a young love. It was a story about college love. You know, it was 3 different relationships in there, 3 different couples in there, you know, with like side chicks. And it was like, it was all type of little college stuff going on.
Typical Western Michigan bullshit.
Typical Western Michigan BS, you know? So that's what it is. Yeah. But it was like I said, when everybody told me that I did a really good job and like Janae used to every day in rehearsal. You know, rehearsal, it's like nobody likes to practice. We like the games. You know what I mean? You play basketball, collegiate basketball, you know, we ain't, but practice is cool. I mean, hey, you played.
Practice?
You know, come on now.
Talking about practice. I wasn't into practice.
Because you got the Allen Iverson chain on right now, so you know. But listen, so she told me in rehearsal every day, she said, Malcolm, you make the process fun. Like, you're good at rehearsal. Like, I'm coming to rehearsal every day. It was just fun to me to kind of like try to act this out a different way than I did it yesterday. You know what I mean? Or the day before that, you know? So that's what fed my love for acting, you know, that little kind of like downtrodden period in my life. You know what I mean? And once I kind of like felt that, it was like, yeah, this is what I'm made for. This is what I'm going to do. You know? And that kind of piggybacked on the kind of like, well, before that, I was like hosting parties and doing things like that.
That's, you know, my memories of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Turned up milk.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Yeah. Something like that. But talk about a little bit, what was it? You're Alpha. I don't want to disrespect now.
No,
I
you
know
good.
This is a serious thing.
You haven't pledged anything, so if you were in a fraternity and then you was just slandering my shit, okay, but you haven't pledged anything, so I don't expect for you. That. You good. But I'm Alpha.
Alpha, yeah, that's
right. And your former teammate Mikey. I had a couple
teammates.
And your former teammate Ed.
Ed, that's my guy. Yeah. First of all, I call him Clyde.
Yeah,
Clyde. Yeah. So you know what was funny, because like Ed, when I first got to Western, so I transferred into Western my junior year, right? So I was only there for 2 years. I went JUCO before, right?
Yeah.
So I had Mikey as my teammate, right? And then I had Ed, who literally moved into the same house as me. And then I had, you remember Clarence?
Clarence, yeah.
Clarence was a Kappa.
He was a Kappa, yeah.
So I had like Alpha and Kappa in the same house, and then there was me.
Yeah.
Come on,
the hooper.
I mean, that's like a party.
Yeah, y'all was lit. Like I know. Right? I came over y'all house a couple times. Hold on,
we on camera, baby. We on camera.
Oh, okay. My bad. I mean, I came to the leasing office.
Yeah. But yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah, Mike D, man. Yeah, Mikey pulled up on me out here, man.
Yeah, that's my guy.
You know, Mikey's rich.
Man.
Mikey's rich.
Don't let him fool you.
I ain't let him fool me. He's rich.
He got it.
Of course he does. That's the richest coach in Michigan.
He been working for it though. That boy worked hard. Of course. He put his heart and soul into them kids. Yeah. And we talked about this. When you love something, when you devote your time to something and pour your passion into it, and you're not expecting any money to come from it, that's when the money is just overflowing. It comes. Yeah. It's like nothing. So it's like, yeah, that's what Mikey got going on.
He's got like some high school team that's like
Hamtramck. They number 4 in the state.
4 in the state?
Yeah. Dang, going crazy. Man. They probably didn't elevate it or something, because I think they won their last game. So
shout out to Mike D.
Mike D, all-time assist leader at Western Michigan University.
He's on the wall.
And he been up out of there a minute, so they still ain't got him, you know? Yeah. They ain't going to get him for a minute.
They ain't going to get one like him again.
Yeah.
He's nice with it.
Yeah.
Definitely nice with it. I haven't talked to a whole lot of people from back there. You know, Flynn pop up every now and again, holler at me via Instagram, something like that. But man, good times over there, man.
Definitely.
I just I just remember the time there was like super positive, man. But you know, the basketball thing ain't really work out. You know, but it's not like you get a whole lot of people from the league that come out of there or anything like that.
Definitely not. But
I mean, we got some good stories at the end of the day.
Man, connections, relationships to take forth.
Yeah.
You know, that fire that you had on the basketball court and what led you to a D1 scholarship. You know, now you've obviously put that drive into elsewhere in this.
That's true.
You know, and you don't need a coach to tell you can start today.
Yeah, I never
this your life
that anyway.
You know, but so now you balling, you know, and it's like that's what it is. So everything happened for a reason, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I just wish we could have put on a little bit better when I was there. You know what I mean?
Hawkins haven't they fired him now?
Yeah, because he was robbing that school blind. Are you kidding me? I mean, even you saw that. You were in the crowd. I mean, I don't understand how, like, one, you can, like, lose for that long. You know, like, I don't know, you can, like, search it on, like, Wikipedia. Like, his record is, like, under 500. You know, 500 is, like, break even.
My freshman year, it was Mikey, Flynn, and D. Ward's freshman year.
Yeah.
Like, what freshman class have they had like that? And they had one of the sweetest freshman classes my freshman year, and he just didn't let them boys go.
Nah, I just think, like, I don't know, like, that pipeline from, like, you know, like, that Detroit was kind of like cut off after them. I feel like I think it was more like an assistant coach they had out.
Yeah.
You know, after they got recruited and brought in or whatever. So
yeah.
I just think it kind of stopped, like, since then, and I just think that program was just like.
But I just don't even Dre Ricks, Persian.
Yeah.
Like, why go get these gunners, these hoopers, and then you put them in the Hawkins system? His system was trash.
Oh, so you noticed?
What? Come on, man! I used to be at y'all games. I used to go to y'all games.
We had, like, you know, like, honestly, like we have some really good players. Like, not gonna lie, Flynn is no joke. Mikey was great.
Martell was like people was amazing coming off the bench. I'm like, what is going on?
That Martell was a year before me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, y'all were all on the team at one point. Yeah. Like that point where like Don, Tell, y'all had y'all still had what's my guy? David.
Oh, David Cool, yeah.
David Cool. Yeah. Like, it was like when you first got on the team. That's when y'all were like at y'all. Yeah. Y'all could have did something, bro.
Yeah.
Hawkins
that's like the story of that program is, man, I think the fans say that every year to those guys. Man, y'all could have did something.
Because you see the players, you see them moving, you see y'all dunk, y'all see them. Okay, Mikey will go crazy. He'll score 10 points and dish off like 3 dimes, and Hawkins will take them out. I said, what is am I watching the same game?
I think, yeah, you were definitely watching the same game.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. But
that sounds about right.
I love y'all boys for even sticking it through, man.
What was your wildest time at Western?
I ain't gonna lie. St. Patrick's Day at Western Michigan University is a whole different experience.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Whoa, now that you said that,
like,
right.
Bro, I've been like the AK Side House. Do you remember that?
I mean, I remember there was I'm on camera, but I remember there was a lot of houses, man. I remember a lot of houses there.
He said, I'm on camera.
Yeah.
You are killing me with this on camera. Dog, the AK
there were a
Side
lot of
House.
Houses there, man.
The AK Side House, so what made the AK Side House so beautiful is, I'm an alpha, like you said, Clarence was a kappa, but we're in social fraternities.
Right.
The AK Side House was a business frat. So literally everybody in all the frats and sororities were in this one frat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one business frat. So they would bring everybody together and they ape shit. Everything I've ever been to. Even like midday little barbecues and just end up turning up. Like, I don't know. Like, for real, bro. Western, it molded us, man. It molded us.
It really did, man. It was a good time. It was a really good time.